Tower. That's what that is. This beautiful building right here. Brick. Hendrick Street. Look at that, todo nice adentro. Look at that. Beautiful, big screen TV. If you make a house, man, make it solid. Make it out of stone, brick. Something that's gonna last for a long time. That's why I like a lot of architecture in Ybor City. Ybor City has a lot of bricks, a lot of brick buildings. Cool part about Ybor is that they have an underground area too. They have a secret underground. Well, it's not secret anymore, of course, because I told y'all. And then also look it up on YouTube. It's all over there. I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you about them underground spots. Hush, hush, baby. That's Ybor, man. You put a Cuban somewhere, forget it, man. It'll take over. It'll take over, but a lot of times, and this is the truth, this is the absolute truth, probably make it better. Probably make it a nice place to be at. Alright, so they should put a sign up here saying you gotta make a left here to get to the trail. I just remember this from last time. And then of course seeing the yeah, there you go. Yeah, but they have to put a sign up there. That way people can know where to go. Especially people doing this for the first time. The Pinguelas Trail, Pinellas Trail. Nice mural. Love murals, man. That just reminds me of all the taggers, what do you call it? The taggers who were in Newark, like Create, it's KRE, number 8. We had AC, Artistic and Creative. These were our mural artists. These were the mural artists, man. I wonder where they're at today. Hopefully they're creating some nice murals, man. I used to love that, man. That's what got me into writing as well, into art. So yeah, because everybody was doing graffiti. Well, not everybody, but me and some other people were into graffiti writing. I remember from like 1997 to 99, I was out there with markers. That's what we had though. It's markers. We would mark up street signs and stuff like that, put my name on it, come up with a few tag names. Yeah, it's making bubble letters and just different type of fonts in graffiti, or what people call graffiti. But I mean, it's art, man. It's just another form of people trying to devalue something that is valuable. I don't even want to call it graffiti, since a lot of it took time to do. It took time to do. It was creative stuff, you know. Even now, today, if you go to Newark around McCarter Highway, they did a beautiful job with that mural. They actually have like characters on there, lots of colors, lots of different fonts, different letters. So that's what I like seeing, man. That's what inspired me too, to do that and just like art, man. I just kept on doing it. I brought that with me. That's a cultural thing. No matter what people say, that is a cultural thing, urban cultural thing. Because we took that, well, at least I took that, and then when I moved to Roselle Park, the suburbs, I took it with me. You know, I kept on drawing, kept on writing, kept on rapping. So, you know, it's something cultural that I took from where I grew up, and I brought it with me, even though outside forces try to change me. Sometimes for the positive, of course, but that's what you got to do. Outside forces try to change you. You just look at it and just ask yourself, is this a positive change? Is it something that I need? This is a negative change. So yeah, man. Did a lot of writing. A lot of my notebooks had raps I would write. But the good thing is I was always into music and into different art forms, different forms of expression. So, you know, shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Carlos Jara. Shout out to the Jaras in general, man. That's a musical family right there. Musical family right there, artistic family. Shout out to them, man. So, Carlos Jara, man, introduced me to metal, other forms of rock music. Got me to play guitar more often. Got me to use a pick. Yeah, if you get my stubborn ass to do anything, I salute you. I was extremely stubborn. Because I was extremely stubborn, man. I did not want to use that pick. Yeah, I'm on the Pinellas Trail too, man. This is just be careful going through certain areas. I'll say straight up this area right here. Just watch yourself. But yeah, man, music and art, man, it's my passion. So I tell myself I gotta at least play the guitar or sing every day or listen to some type of music, listen to new music. It opens up your mind, man. It gives you inspiration. It gives you stuff to work on. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about as well as cultural appropriation, right? So a lot of times I think people should use this carefully. Because a lot of times, you know, all throughout time, all throughout human history, cultures have borrowed from one another. Some have stolen from some, but a lot of times it's borrowed. I mean, from anything that has to do with culture, whether it's cooking something, the type of food you eat, the language you speak. These are all cultural things. These are all things that are in culture, religion, spirituality, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, it's all, to me, it's all the same as far as like religion, spirituality. Some people they have a religion, but then they're like, no, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. I'm just like, all right, whatever you say. I mean, if you have a God, if you have something that you worship, it's a religion, whatever. But I mean, historically, I think that's why they try to stay away from that, because they have that association with like negativity religion, or like doing something repetitive and mindless, like some religions still do. Like, I'll give an example. The Catholic Church, for a long time, here, I believe here in the United States, as well as places in Europe, places in South America, they would have masses in Latin, but the people did not understand Latin. They would be at church singing to God, praying to God in Latin, but they didn't understand what they were saying. So when you do something like that, you know, in your mind, you're thinking it's a good thing, and you know, you're probably feeling something spiritual, but at the same time, you have no idea what you're saying. So you're there, you're praying, have no idea what you're saying, you're singing, don't know what you're saying. So to me, that just doesn't make sense. You know, it just creates this environment where the people in power can manipulate you or try to get you to do things that have power over you in one way or another.